Welcome everybody to a new live show of Flower Circus, the second live show of this year, 2023. And with Valentine's Day around the corner, it's time for some love and love for flowers. And we do that in a special way this year, with together with top designer Max Hurtaud, who made 8 different designs, beautiful designs based on different love songs. So let's not wait and let's start and see what Max is going to make for us. So let's get him into the live stream. And there he is. Bonjour.
Hello. Bonjour.
Ça va?
Ça va très bien et toi? How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm very excited to have you in the show again, Max. I've seen what you have been preparing. It looks wonderful. 8 different designs today with the theme Love Songs, just for the Valentine's Day.
Yes, it was a challenging preparation, but I made it and it will be fun for 1 hour for sure.
Yeah, okay. I think
so. Let's start right now.
Yeah, let's start. And for the people watching, let me know where you're from and where you're watching from. How the weather is over there as well. In Holland, it's not sunny. It's quite windy, actually. But we prepared some really warm and nice designs. And of course, we've got our fantastic John in as well. John, can you say hello?
I can.
Yes, we can.
There he is.
Hola.
Doesn't he look lovely today? He is a bit quiet today, but maybe we'll like it this way. Well, let's see.
It's just for 5 minutes. Trust me. Trust me.
Yeah. So great to have you all here again. Like I said, 8 different designs based on different songs. And Max, what's the first song you based this one on?
So for this song, I choose Love from Nat King Cole. So
yeah.
It's an old song, but still powerful and still famous. We can hear many times for advertisement or even for weddings. And I think it's a perfect song for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, great. Unfortunately, we cannot show or let you hear the song because of all the rights of Facebook and, of course, YouTube. And we've got the first people in. We've got Anna in. Hello from Kiev, Ukraine, ready to sing with you. So, Anna, I'm not going to sing today because I want people to see all the designs. And once I start singing, then the fat lady cries. Or how do they say that, John?
But John is ready to sing. That's why he's very quiet.
If you check out our social media, then you can see the singing skills of John. So check it out in the stories. We've got Greece as well.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings, eh?
Oh, that's the one. Saying hi from Greece. It's sunny and cold. Mista Kidu Fani. So thank you for joining the show.
And you know where the proverb is from? It ain't over till the fat lady sings?
I think you're going to tell us, John.
It's from, if I'm correct, from the Super Bowl. And after the Super Bowl game is finished, in the old days, there was always an opera singer. And opera singers, especially female, are quite big. And she was doing the national anthem. So it ain't over till the fat lady sings. That's where it's from.
Okay. More and more people are coming in. Sam Heisman is coming in saying hi from Warwick, UK. We got Marion, US, Oklahoma City.
Hello.
We got Carice Harrison in. Hi from Yorkshire.
Welcome, Carice. How are you?
Welcome, everybody. What we see here, we've been working with a beautiful anthurium that's called Extase, but for the people who've seen our show more, the Extase looks a bit different this time, and that's because it's a different variety. Here we see both of them. The upper one
is the variety which is on ecstasy. Extase.
Extase. We've got the Extase and we've got the Extase Classic, and here we can see the difference. So the upper one is the Extase, and the other one is Extase Classic. I think it's a great addition to the already great assortment of the anthurium from Antura. I really like how the veins pop up and how they play with it. And I think John is going to show us a detail as well. And there he is. Yeah, here we can see it live as well, even moving. Well, Max is adding a leaf of alocasia there. And there's a beautiful mini cymbidium in there, a white one, and the chrysanthemum Gagarin from Delhi Floor, the white bloom chrysanth. And can you also show the base, John? And Max, can you explain a little bit more about the base? How did you make it?
So for the base, I create a wire frame with a strong one, twist the wire to each other, and then with the rattan wood, I just come across to give the shape and giving something more natural.
Yeah.
And I just insert some leaves inside, just for dry leaves, just to make the decoration.
Yeah. And have you painted these dry leaves? They look a little bit gold.
Yeah, it's kind of goldish on it.
Okay.
To make a connection with the gold wires.
Yeah, and it's gold coconut.
Yes, and the gold coconut. And the gold coconut got the Terra Brick Oasis, something to keep the water and to put the flowers inside.
Okay. Wow, looks cool. And there's also the new green chrysanthemum in, the Alemani. It's actually one of my favorites.
It's a mix of two chrysanthemum. We have the Alemani and we have also the white one.
Gagarin.
Bravo.
And meanwhile, we've got Sally in as well, saying, hello, you all magical people from Berkshire, UK. Apologies for being late. We just started, Sally. This is still the first design, so you're not too late.
Never late.
And Monique's in as well. Hello, Max from Antwerpen. Monique.
Hello, Monique.
And Elsa's in. Hello from Lisbon, Portugal. Welcome, Elsa. And Max is a very quick and designer, so we're already up for the next
We
design.
don't have time. We have to go. We have 8 designs in 1 hour. It's the rush.
Yeah. Max, you also have been on the IPM last week, right? You were doing a demo.
Yes, I've been to IPM in Essen, Germany for the demonstration on the stage, and it was a very nice experience with florist friends. And we had a lot of work, and we connect with a lot of people. We meet new people as well, so it's always interesting to go there.
Great. Been there as well. Seen some new things. Seen some great designs from you and the other designers from Flues. So it was good to be there again and see people almost from all over the world coming to Essen. Well, we're already on to the next design.
Yes, for the second design, I choose the song Wonderwall from Oasis, so the British band. Of course, we can see I create walls because it's a really true story going through some difficulties. So I wanted to make this connection, bring the love going through the walls.
Yeah.
And it was interesting to play with the hot colors to show the passion.
Yeah, and they had quite some passion, the brothers, because you're talking about love songs, but I don't think was a lot of love between those brothers.
No.
You don't know what kind of love we're talking about, John. There are a lot of different types of love.
But it's another story.
That's a whole different story. And you know how much love and hate are almost...
Yeah, the limit is really...
The limit is a real thing.
We've got Geertje Stienstra in as well.
Our own Friese stamboek designer.
Saying hi from Friesland.
Hi.
Kirsten van Dijk is in as well. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Kirsten.
Hello.
Love your cottage.
Have you been there, John?
No, I've seen pictures of her cottage on Facebook.
And you want
okay.
to be invited.
I want to be invited.
Yeah, okay. I translate the meaning.
It looked marvelous.
Okay, we'll show a detail of the design as well from the side there, because the walls are open, so that's why they are connected.
Yeah, and they are covered by preserved moss, preserved lichen.
Yeah.
Different colors to create a rhythm, and the mix with the flowers. In the middle, the wire, it's a rustic wire, the brown one, to look like more natural, more vine, if I can say.
Can you see it, John, or do I have to go closer?
No, we can see it. Thank you very much.
It's very well. Congrats.
Thanks. That's always nice to get a compliment.
Yeah. And John, you are invited.
Oh,
You're
that's
involved.
great. Can I bring my family?
I thought you could say us.
But you are my flower family, Max.
Yes.
Oh, saved by the bell, John. There. The nice thing is that we have different. We have some orchids. It's more like a tropical design as well here.
Yeah,
Looking
for
at all
this
the
one, I
flowers you're
choose the
using.
tropical.
The wonderful new Rambla anthurium, and it's not. Most of the anthuriums have a shiny. It's not the flower because it's a leaf, but a shiny leaf. And this one is not as shiny as a normal anthurium, and it makes it really special. The Rambla. And I see some Cymbidiums again from Cymbidium Info. That's the group of Cymbidium growers, Dutch Cymbidium growers. And all the info you want to know about Cymbidiums, you can find at cymbidium.info. There are some wonderful colors there and stories and a lot of inspiration there on their website and on their social media, cymbidium.info. Well, Anila is in as well. Anila saying hello from Kenya. Love the colors. They really pop out. And it's not only the colors, we have some wonderful Phalaenopsis in there. And it's not just a normal Phalaenopsis. It has a fragrance as well.
Yes, this Phalaenopsis got a fragrance, and they make beer from this variety of Phalaenopsis.
Beer?
Yes.
Okay.
And I tried. Of
And-
course, I sacrificed myself.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for letting us try as well. Like a real family. You're blaming John. Not
I cheers.
I think
I thought of you before starting.
it's just the two of us going to the cottage of Kirsten.
Yeah,
John?
it's the
I will
Johnnies.
do it.
Geertje Steenstra saying love it and sending hearts as well there.
Thank you.
Leah's in and saying beautiful. Good morning from Calgary, Canada.
It's really from all over the world.
Yeah.
They are in from all over the world. And it's nice because we can see them now in the screen as well. We've got a snake around you now, Max. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, there's a snake.
Yes.
So we do this show on a Nokia 3310. So that's why we have snake. But the more comments we get, the longer the snake gets. So let's try to make it a very long snake there. While John is zooming in on some of the flowers. There it is.
I think it's the first time I've seen this brown-yellow variety Cymbidium, and I think it's quite nice. We often
This one,
see
yes.
the green, the yellow, the
Yeah.
pink. There is, of course, the almost black one, the very dark night. It's called, I reckon.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
true, John.
But this is very nice as well, especially combined with the colors of the four walls.
Yeah. And if you
So
check
we
out,
can do something, this Max. It was a bit of a risk, but
I tried.
yeah, I know.
and if you check out our social media, if you haven't seen it yet, we made a video in the greenhouse of a Cymbidium grower, and part 2 will be out next week. So if you want to know more about the Cymbidiums, please check out our Instagram or Facebook. There you will see it. And our mama bear is in as well,
Oh, hello.
sending hugs to all, but especially to baby Max.
Oh,
Of course. Sorry, guys.
Thank
Sorry,
you
guys.
very much, Mama Bear.
Okay, so John, we go to America. Max
Max-
And
goes,
I go to England. I go to Scotland.
And he goes to chicken.
he goes to chicken, yeah.
Sorry, chickens.
Yeah. So we got Florile Aline in from Romania. Hope I pronounced your name right.
What?
And
Someone
voilà.
saying stunning.
Thank you.
You want some detail before I remove it, John?
Yes, please, because I want to see more of these beautiful arrangements. And the Wonderwall arrangement. I think it's really nice if you have a flower shop before Valentine to make some, not
If
only
you go
roses.
to full screen, John, full screen for the handheld.
It's good. Oh, what are you doing? Well, Sandy Evans is saying, love your color combination.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the marvelous mini Cymbidium or Phalaenopsis. And
Phalaenopsis.
this is
Phalaenopsis.
the fragrant one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put your nose
What's
in
the
it,
beer
John.
called?
it's a beer, orchid beer.
Orchid beer.
Yeah,
Like you have tulip vodka, you have
yeah.
orchid beer.
Same
We've
system.
got Lysianthus in there as well, the Alisa apricot.
I just put this apricot lysianthus just to brighten up the design.
Yeah. And John, can you please sing a part of the song, the Wonderwall from Oasis?
Today is gonna be the day like you never. No.
No. No.
No.
So,
Today is gonna be the day like you never.
I was there from one here, and
Yeah.
now
I
So
don't know the
on
lyrics, John.
audio-
I was almost. I was very close to doing LOVE from that King Cole, because that's my kind of
things.
Okay.
music.
Anna asked for it, so Anna, you got what you asked for. I don't know if you're too happy with it, but
Okay, let's go to the next song.
Yeah.
Which is maybe it's like last time. The audience can guess which song it is.
If they found it, I really congratulate, because it's a French one.
It's a French one.
Yeah, that's the only French one, because it's a French song that Shakira sing also in Spanish.
Oh,
That's
it's
why I
from-
choose to mix French and Spanish, and
Yeah.
the other song
No.
are in English.
now you already gave away who sings
singer.
the song. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But if
Um,
they know, congratulations.
I'm not familiar with Shakira.
No?
Shakira, sorry?
I'm not
Whenever,
familiar.
whatever.
Yeah, I do know that she sings, but I'm into the blue of what she sings.
Donde están los ladrones? That's one of their albums. So
Oh, which one? But maybe you could do just 2 lines of.
Yeah.
let's see friends, Max. So come
I
on.
can work and sing in the same
Okay,
time.
okay. Let's try if it works.
Relax. So the song is Je l'aime à mourir. So it's, if I translate really literally, it's I like her so much, so I can kill myself. And the songs talk about the dream that they can get all together. So it's a very, very poetic song. And in the song, they say that they are going to make origami paper, and they are going to build bridges to make connection and to go to the dream world.
That was when she still was in love with Piqué.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now it's done.
Now he's driving a Twingo, and not a Ferrari anymore, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've got Carlos in from Barcelona. Great.
Oh.
From Barcelona.
Carlos.
Great.
Carles.
Carlos. The one and
Famous
only.
Carles.
Yeah.
You want some detail of the origami Max has
Yes.
done in the last few days?
So what's the French word for origami?
Origami.
Origami?
French, it's cocotte en papier.
Ah, that's what I thought.
Of course.
Ceci n'est pas une papier.
And how do you the flowers? Where do the flowers go? Because they don't go into the
Flowers go into
Yeah, there is
a container.
a container with Oasis, and I'm just going to stuck my flowers through my frame of papers, origami papers, and I just stick in the Oasis.
You see it, John?
Yep, now I see it.
And it's covered with iridium.
Yeah.
And it's not the blue variety. Is that on purpose? Or is
No,
it
it's
just a coincidence?
the green one.
The green one,
Yeah.
and it still has to turn blue.
Yeah, some, and yeah.
Okay.
No, it's the variety, John.
Oh, sorry. I was asking Max the same question, but he gave the wrong answer.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
So, Anna's saying they shouldn't touch Shakira's gem. So let's not sing this time.
No.
But it's beautiful, and We've got some French tulips in there as well. We call them
Yeah.
French tulips, the long tulips.
Jasmine, tulips, anthurium, santinis. I will use also some pink tulips and pink lisianthus.
Yeah, but the pink tulips are just ordinary tulips.
Yeah, this
And
one is
the-
the French one.
And the
because-
long, yeah, and
French
they're called
tulip.
French tulip, but they're also called single late tulips, if I'm correct, John.
Yeah, that's the official group, the single
Yeah,
late
that's
tulips.
French.
Because actually these French
Yeah,
tulips,
Small
these
bush.
French tulips come from Italy. To make it even more confusing.
Let's say French.
So now we're using the original Extase.
Yeah, that's
And-
the classic, the original one. Yes.
Yeah, I see you giving all the stems a little bit of a massage. Why are you doing that? Do you like flowers so much?
I
Or?
love to cuddle, so I cuddle my flowers. No, because I can give a curve to the stem, so it's easier to give a nice shape and nice line in the design.
Okay. So for a massage, then you can bend them everywhere, any way you want.
Yes, if you do it well, yes.
Okay. Yeah, but that's with the normal massage as well.
Depends. It's up to you.
And let me see, we haven't told everybody yet, but of course we're again at the Experience Center of Luchtlysiantes, where they have grown the wonderful Lysiantes, and even in these times of difficulties with a lot of extra energy cost, we still see that they make a great quality. We've seen it with our own eyes in the greenhouse today, and that's why we're working with their Lysiantes again today as well. And in this particular one, we have the Alissa Pink, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think you
Yes.
are correct.
I think you are correct.
Yeah?
Finally, we agree.
Yeah, there is an echo, but
There it is.
the nice thing with tulips is that they grow, especially probably the pink ones. So they will almost look the same as the single late tulips once they are blooming during this design is at a large table or whatever. Max?
Sorry.
He's not listening, John.
Okay.
But
He
we
almost sounds like my wife and children. At the
you
same
listen to
time.
We're in the same family.
Yeah, we are the same family, Max. We are the same family.
see Koan is in saying hello. Hi, thank you for joining.
Hey,
Person is saying, for more sustainability, have you tried Agra wool? Smiths also have similar product. We just made a design with the new Oasis product as well, the more sustainable one. Max is now using the bio one. There are some sustainable or semi-sustainable things on the market now. It's a bit what a designer wants as well. But I mean, there are different ways to do it. Now we use the brick just to make it easy for Max.
The new product from Oasis or Agrawool is not so easy to work with because it's harder than the classic Oasis.
Yeah.
So we have to think about what kind of flowers and what kind of stems we are going to use and insert in it.
Okay.
the funny thing is that we all know that floral foam is not sustainable,
Yeah.
but it works great.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we're using it.
There is no many option.
There are not many options depending on the design,
Yes,
of course. But you can, if you want to work sustainable, you can work sustainable.
Yes.
Claire joined us as well a little bit later. She says, hi, didn't realize it was on today. Have to catch up later. And kisses. We start every first Friday of the month, 3 p.m. Central European time. But of course, if you don't have time, you can watch it later as well. But it's always more fun to watch it live and comment on what's happening during the show, I think. And also, for the people who don't know, we make a lookbook with all the designs that Max is making at the moment. If you register on the website, for this event, then we will send you the lookbook with all the designs and the details as well. And Claire is saying so true. Yeah, if you're live here, I think it's a floral party every first Friday of the month, and it's a good way to start the month. It's the best Friday of the month, as John says.
Yeah, most of the time it is.
Most of the time it is.
Especially today.
Especially today. Yes, Max, and that's just because of you.
Oh no, I didn't say
Maybe
it.
you can tell that we're going to the city of love together, Max.
Yeah.
Oh yes. We
Are
are
we?
going to eat some. We are going to have a nice weekend
Yeah. Oh la la.
in Paris
In Paris.
for the fair trade, the floral fair trade, floor event, end of March.
Yeah. 2 days, Sunday and Monday. Maybe John, you know the date?
Yeah, if I'm correct, 26th and 27th of March.
Yeah.
Then John and Max will be there with beautiful flowers from the growers. We're going to make a wonderful show, and special for Max, we're going to bring 5 kilograms of confetti.
Yeah.
Because he said he still finds the confetti from Lyon from last year.
And we're traveling sustainable this time?
Yes.
Yes.
This is very sustainable confetti because it's lasting for a year. So he enjoys it already over a year. So the origami, Max, did you do
Yes.
that yourself or did you buy it or is it something?
So I made by myself, so I was helped for this because it's a bit time consuming, to be honest. So I have nice students that I say hello,
Hello.
and so
then
I teach them how to make origami.
Okay.
It
But
was
then
a very nice lesson.
you need to mention the student then as well, not only say hello.
Yeah. So they spend time to do it, and they did them well. So I just want to say thank you for helping me.
Yeah.
Yeah. A big applause for them. I can't give an applause. What?
You want some details, John?
Yes, please.
Or maybe the audience wants some details.
Now the audience is talking to each other. Sally is saying hello to Claire.
Okay. Hello, Sally and Claire.
Hello.
What I like here, what Max does, what a lot of other designers don't do, he's mixing plants and flowers quite a lot. So using the leaves of plants now with the jasminum as well.
Sorry.
And look at the details of the candles, how the candles are over there. And we can also see, we haven't mentioned it, but it's a new variety of Santini. Maybe you can zoom in on the salmonish variety there. Yeah, it's called Babette.
Oh, Babette, like the little pig.
Yeah.
Le petit cochon.
Le petit cochon.
What are you calling Max now?
Petit cochon.
Voilà.
Okay. Really beautiful. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
While Anne Guns is in saying hello, Max.
Hello, Anne.
Floral design by Michaela. I can't see the family name. Saying bonjour,
Hello,
Max.
Michaela. Bonjour. Michaela is from Romania.
Now I can see your family name. Kojukaru. Hopefully I pronounce it right. And up to the next one. Number 4 already.
Yes.
So tell me more about the base before you start, Max.
The base is styrofoam bowl, half, of course. And I cover with some Korean paper.
Korean paper?
Pin. And so with the pin I cover with the Korean paper, I create some line with the wire, the blue and lilac. I glue some blue erangel.
Yeah.
And I glue also the acrylic tubes on it. Yeah. And the song is Just the Way You Are from Bruno Mars.
Oh, wait. I'll have to show that one as well. Then first we go there. Yeah, I found it. There it is.
Good. And this song, Bruno Mars says that her eyes are shining like more than the stars. So I create like kind of Milky Way on it.
Ah, that's the thing. Yeah.
I try to be a little bit smart, sometimes.
Can you talk and work at the same time, Max?
Yes.
Okay. But why don't you?
I'm very good at
Maybe you explain, John, how you try to be a little bit smart. Maybe it helps John as well.
yes, it's a win-win exchange.
And it's going to be so fun, the two of them in Paris. During
Yeah, John is sorry he can't make it. And John as in our director.
Yeah. No, I mean, my French is not enough to be there. So that's why you are there. Jean Marchandon. What was it? Yeah.
It's Jean Marchand.
Ah, Jean Marchand.
Jean Marchand. Non. Mon prénom?
Mon prénom, ce n'est pas Jean Marchand.
Non, non. C'est Jean.
Jean.
John.
Jean. Oh yes, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same.
Merchant. Marchand.
Let's concentrate on the flowers.
Jean Marchand. Yes.
Anila is asking, what are the timings
He's a little bit smarter than I thought he was,
Yeah,
John.
because I translate from Dutch to English to
Yeah.
French. It's a step by step.
It's so nice to have those two together. Anila is asking, what are the timings for these demos on the first Friday? Is it European time? Yes, it is. Central European time. 3 p.m. So we are now in more or less half an hour in this show. So now you know more or less in your time zone when it starts. Hendrik House is in and saying, love the moonlight color. Kirsten Van Dijk is saying moody blues. That's for John to sing the blues.
Yeah, again?
No, I think it was more than enough. Let's have a look at the wonderful design that Max is making here with the Corelli Light Lavender. Corelli Lavender. It's a wonderful color there. And why did you use acrylic tubes, by the way, Max? Is it because it attaches better with the glue, or?
Yes, because I can glue with the hot gun, the
Yeah.
glue gun. Acrylic with the glass is just impossible. They will hold maybe for 2 minutes, but with the cold water, it's a kind of chemical reaction. They don't stick on my base.
That's because of the condense.
Because of
I think it's
Yeah.
condensated.
condensation.
because of
Yeah,
temperature.
yeah.
Friend of the show, Cooking Oil is in as well, saying green.
Cookie!
Yeah, there he is, the one and only.
The one and only. Cookie also.
What I like about the design that Max is making, it's not only about the colors, but also it's you can enjoy it with the nose because there's some daffodils in there as well. The Narcissus Ziva or Narcissus Ziva Paper White. So the design smells really nice as well.
Yes, also. But I'm the only one who can smell this.
For now, yes. The technology is not as far yet.
John, if we can land on the moon, we can surely do this.
Now we can't land on the moon yet, John. So
Now that makes you question about the first moon landing.
yeah,
But I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
not yet. But it's a beautiful designs and the colors really blend in well. Mario is in as well, saying hi from Slovenia. Great
Hello.
work.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mario. And it's design number 4. And like I said, we're going to make pictures of all these designs and show it on our social media. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, we've got some great videos. We don't only have these shows, but we visit growers. We have 1-minute inspirational videos. So if you want to have some inspiration and there's not a flower circus show, or you want to have some quick inspiration, 1 minute inspiration. Check out our YouTube channel, flowercircus.nl. Don't forget to subscribe as well, so you get all the latest videos in. And our friend from London, UK is in as well. Morgan.
Morgan,
Who's not?
the one and only Morgana.
Morgana. Saying fabulous job. Oh, and we've got John Kerry in, sending hearts, bouquets, on guns. This year I'm confronted with clients who don't want to pay the flower Valentine prices anymore. They prefer articles, other articles. What to do about it? Max, that's a great question for you. You give an answer, and I think then John gives an answer, and last I will give an answer. So you've got 3 different answers.
Yeah,
You should kill all the other people,
maybe.
and if you do just one, the rest will buy flowers.
I think you can use a few stems of flowers, but you can make nice presentation. It's more like skills and craftsmanship than really the amount of the quantity of flowers in it. So if you really put the value on few stems of flowers, you did the great job, and people will buy. Or the second option is about plants, because of course they last longer. And I think that's the trend going more and more. People will buy more plants. We could see also in the Essen, the hall with plants were much crowded than the flowers, because I think it's the future, possibly.
And I also think don't always stick with the traditional things like the roses. We especially not working with roses today, just to show you different things as well for Valentine's Day. We're working with tulips and other flowers. And like what Max is doing today, working with frames, it makes a bouquet look much bigger, or a design look much bigger. So it's more like an artwork, and people cannot compare it with supermarkets. In a lot of countries, supermarkets sell flowers as well, and they don't need to make money, necessarily need to make money on the flowers. It's just to get people into their supermarkets. So it's difficult to compete with them if they also have some red roses, for example. But it's also, if you really love somebody, are you going to give flowers from the supermarket? So there's different way of doing it, but the real customers will appreciate what you do. And let's see, because we have more people saying something there. Michaela saying, congratulations, Max, for all the creations you make. You are a creative designer, and you know this very well. I hope to see you again soon. Ido Love is in, saying hello from Dublin, Ireland. Cooking Oil saying Ascot. Yep, that's where our Morgan is from as well. What do we have more? Magdalena is in, saying Dzień dobry from Poland.
Dzień dobry.
Monique is saying prachtig, heel mooi, Max. Kirsten is saying plant design. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a show with only plants soon, Kirsten. Anne Guns is saying thanks, Max. Thanks, everybody. And kisses. Monique is saying wauw, prachtig weer. And Kirsten saying ginkgo. And I think it actually looks like it, but it isn't. Max, can you explain what the base is made of?
Yeah, so it's not a plant design, but it's a flower design. It's a Oasis ring covered with the petal made of clay. So it takes quite a long time to do it. You have to glue it well, but I think the effect is really natural and really attractive.
It looks really beautiful, and that's why you already get a lot of reactions. Olga van Veen is saying, wow, mooi. Bert is saying, hello from Denmark, pretty show. Nicola van Vliet is in, saying, hey, Max, very beautiful.
Thank you.
And here we can see the base. And the base is not directly on the table. Maybe it's probably difficult to show, but yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I create a wire frame to hold the Oasis ring. There is for 2 reasons. The first is to look lighter, because I have a strong Oasis base. So just to elevate, it makes lighter for eyes. And also because it's easier to take it by hand. without breaking the petal of clay.
Yeah. So it's a multi-purpose that you put it like this.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose. Hendra Gauss is saying, "Oh, I love the orchid and anthurium combination." Marta is saying, "Greetings from Poland." Kirsten saying, "Clay is great. Frederic, your friend, works with it too." You have a friend?
I have a friend, yes,
Okay.
because sometimes I'm nice. But depends the day. Mostly it's on Friday and Monday where I'm nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually,
So,
Kirsten,
so why not today?
Yeah.
Kirsten actually, Max brought Frederic as well today, but he's quite small, so you can't see him. He's still under the table.
He's cleaning my flowers, actually.
Naila is in as well, saying greetings from Zoetermeer. Max, wonderful designs.
Thank you.
Naila, it was really nice to see you again this week, by the way. We should do this more often, but you'll never have time. Where do we go next? Again, we have the Extase and we have the Cymbidium. Now we have the large flower Cymbidiums, because Cymbidiums that are actually in two groups. The mini.
Hey, did you forget the song with this design? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah. The song is from Mraz, I'm Yours. So I'm more based about the video clip, to be honest, because it's like a couple traveling in the tropical island. And that's why I play with the ferns and the anthurium, cymbidium, and also the clay, because I think it was really a good match to keep the mood of the song.
We've got a great tip from Anna as well about people who are not buying flowers for Valentine's Day or have difficulties with buying flowers for Valentine's Day. She says, "I would also suggest to make unexpected bouquet, like mixing flowers and sweets. Use interesting shapes. People are always looking for something unusual." That's why we're here, looking for something unusual.
Oh, that's unusual.
Yeah, what's that? What do you have in your hand there?
It's called Nepenthes, and it's a tropical plant. And of course,
It's meat eating.
Yeah. And they, of course, they drink water, but if you want to keep longer, you have to put some water inside. Yeah.
And does it still work as a meat-eating plant after you have cut it from the plant?
No, they don't.
Try it, John. Put something in it.
Yeah.
Put your finger.
Oh, my finger.
That's enough. Should be enough. Sorry.
Naila saying, "Is it me?
Just a
Me
little.
that have no time, or is that you, John?" I've got
Sorry?
no idea. No, it was just I just thought I better change subject there, John, because
Yeah, that's okay, John.
we're not all interested in your fingers.
Just like everybody, I have 10.
Yeah.
Actually, 6. 2 thumbs. And 2,
So what's the fern you are using there, Max?
About fern, I use some dry umbrella ferns
Yeah.
and some preserved fern. So just to mix the color, so the ivory, the cream color, and the green one.
And is it on purpose that you use dried fern?
Yeah, because I think it was for the shape, because when they dry, they curve, and I think it was nicer than the straight one.
Agree on that, totally.
Yeah.
More than welcome. I hope you can see.
Especially with the clay having almost the same shape also, but curled up.
Yeah, that's why I think it's nice to make some connection between the vegetal and the material that we use.
Kirsten van Dijk is saying, imagine using the Nepenthes as hanging vessels for small stems. Great idea as well.
Yes, can be also.
If John takes his finger out of the Nepenthes, then the flower will probably fit.
Yes.
So actually, that's what Max is now doing. He's putting in water in the nepenthes to make sure they will last. And on the wooden sticks, there are all tubes, so all the water have flowers, and the other way around as well. All the flowers have water.
And to fix the tubes to the stick, I just used the paper tape, the brown one, because it's exactly the same color than the clay. So it was easier than fixing with the wire.
And faster as well, probably.
Yes. You have to be smart sometimes, time to time.
And more tight.
Yeah.
And beautiful, beautiful cymbidiums.
I think the combination of the green and the pink is coming together in the
Anthurium.
Yeah, very nice. And I think I said it already, but the dried umbrella fern, I think it's much
Something, yeah.
nicer than the fresh one.
Sure.
And this one lasts.
Of course.
Fabulous.
Elsa saying fantastic.
Thank you.
About the question with the customer, and is saying, well, we need to change the customers who are still asking for a big bouquet of red roses for about 40 euros on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I think people get into other shops as well and asking for other prices, or they want to have a big car for a small price. I mean, you can't blame them for asking, but you can explain as well what's going on, and try to sell a lot of air. Make the bouquets not too tight, so at least it looks big, and try to add some heavy flowers as well, because the people who are asking for big bouquets.
I think this is Pearl Jam with black. Could be.
No.
Red Natural is also saying fantastic. And now we got something really interesting coming up.
Yes.
So, John, can we have a detail there? Because
Oh, yes, you can.
Please.
just before we start and before we even say the song,
I think this is a love piece for Wednesday, the character from the Addams family.
Can be.
Can be,
because what do we see there? What's
but
the
she
black?
doesn't like color.
Yeah, it's true. It's too colorful already.
Sorry, once again, John.
Can I see the edges of the arrangement as well? Because it's cold,
Charcoal.
right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a barbecue tonight.
If you want.
Yeah, with a roadkill.
Okay. So it's not about the title of the song,
No.
but
It's
what it's about.
first, what is the song? The song is Still Loving You from Scorpion. Why I choose this kind of design? Because I think it's about the melody. It's quite dramatic. You know, it's quite heavy because it's rock, and it's also the song means that I still love you, and it's raised like a phoenix. So it's come from ashes and come back. That's why that was the meaning of the design about the song.
I really love the red
But as a
chrysanthemum.
Valentine piece, it can be misunderstood by the gal or the guy who gets it.
Yeah, but you know there is more and more people liking dark colors. Wednesday, love black. So it's for Wednesday,
instance,
okay.
yeah. My daughter.
No, it's good. I mean, there are more and more outspoken people, and if you can make a flower arrangement that fits that style.
It is a sort of Gothic arrangement.
Yeah.
You see here, Anna is saying, what a contrast of colors, shapes, and textures, stunning. So she loves it already.
Yeah. The branches with the white.
Yeah, the branches, so it's magnolia's branches,
Yeah.
and I glue ashes from my fireplace.
Oh.
So it's the real one.
So it's sustainable as well.
Also. Hey, it's important.
And we have beautiful red ranunculus.
So I just put the red ranunculus to brighten up a little bit the design, but it's not the main flowers.
Can you show more of the details of the flowers which were in the design, John?
Which already in the design.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the red chrysanthemum. It's the purple Lysianthus.
It's not the purple Lysianthus, it's the brown Lysianthus. Rosanna brown.
I'm not sure if it's the same.
Black pearl and deep brown.
So it's two varieties. Yeah. So it's a black pearl, the black one, and the
Deep brown.
the brown one.
Yeah, the Rosanna brown.
Yeah. And there are some eryngium as well.
Yeah.
And you can tell me the variety of the chrysanthemum, John?
It looks like the Bossa Red.
But that the disparate.
Yeah.
Because Bossa Red is also in spray.
It is in spray available as well, yeah.
And the ranunculus.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Yeah.
And this is one of my favorite.
Magnolia or the ranunculus? The Scabiosa.
The other one.
Scabiosa.
It's really dark. So it's really interesting to see how it all blends in. Because on the screen, the Scabiosa look like orange.
And if Scabiosa is available on what kind of event for florists as well, they always use Scabiosa.
Yes. It's a really trendy flower.
Yeah.
Anja Vaas is saying, love it.
Thank you.
See, that's the nice thing I think about the really outspoken arrangements. Probably some people won't like it, but other people really love it. And if you just make a neutral bouquet, everybody is like, yeah, it's nice. But everybody stops talking about it. But about this one, you can have a lot of discussions. If you like, you don't like
It's
it.
a conversation piece.
Yeah.
Like they had in the old days.
In the old days.
Yeah. A cabinet of rarities. And there was always a discussion piece in the middle of the table.
Yes.
And sometimes it was a stuffed crocodile, or just a typical design of vase with some rare flowers, Rembrandt tulips, for instance. A conversation piece.
Yeah. The man who made the circus big, P.T. Barnum,
Yeah.
the whole museum of strange things, of rarities. So that's and everybody talked about it. So I think if you make some of those pieces in your flower shop, everybody will start talk about it. And for sure, yeah, some of the pieces probably they don't like, but at least they talk about it. And for every piece they don't like, they will see one that they will love. So
if it was about movies, this piece will remind me of The Day of the Triffids. It's a sort of old-fashioned horror movie with these flesh-eating, plants-eating people.
Yeah.
And they were all hanging. So,
Okay.
but it's about love songs.
Yeah.
yeah, doesn't matter. John,
That's another kind of love. You know, the limit is really crazy.
Yeah, I know. I'm still stuck in the theme of last month.
yeah. Which was a great theme with all different kind of movies. If you haven't seen it, I would suggest if you have some time.
And there is a connection between this theme and last theme, because Breakfast at Tiffany's, and there was a marvelous version of Moon River by Audrey Hepburn.
Now
So look it up.
We
if you
all
have the
lost
time.
you there, John, but
Sorry?
we all lost you there. I mean, I'm intrigued by what Max is making, so I'm not. But yeah, you talk so much. I'm not always listening to you, to be honest.
Okay, see you next time, John.
See you in Paris.
Yep.
I will
It's
be nice
really
in
interesting design, and like I said, we will show these pictures on our social media as well, or in the lookbook.
I think we have a sort of disruption in it looked like an earthquake, John.
Yeah, I can see it. Anna Patricia Silva is saying, simply wonderful. Kisses from the Azores, Portugal.
That makes it Valentine. What you doing?
That makes Valentine.
That's
my secret.
Naturellement. Mon petit Frenchman.
Oh la la. So also these kind of designs will help you to sell during Valentine's Day. You don't have to promote the roses. People will come for roses anyway. And like Anne is saying, people still think that the roses are really cheap. So suggest something different as well there. And wow, I really love this design.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is up to now my favorite, but the next design is an equal one, I think.
Okay.
Maybe.
One question, Max. One question about the hearts. Is it Korean paper as well?
No, it's cobra leaves.
Cobra leaves.
Yeah. So
So
it's
they-
basically from the Ficus lyrata, dry or stabilized. This one is stabilized, and I glue 2 leaves on the wire, and I cut the heart shape.
And then,
So this is snake paper.
yeah, snake paper and it's poisonous.
That's the thing.
But that suits the color.
Anne is saying amazing these arrangements really, but you know the clients want a bouquet, but also it's easy to take away. With an arrangement, it's always a difficult transport. Anyway, thanks, Max. I think this last design, Anne, was really easy to put in your car and to transport. It depends a little bit, of course, on which type of customers you have. Of course, the bouquets will always be the big one. This one, actually, the next design looks like a bouquet, but is an arrangement. And you don't need a vase for it. It really depends on the customer and what they're used to as well. But we want to show something new. If we're going to make some Valentine bouquets now with 12 roses or 20 roses, you all seen it, you all know it. So that's why we try to inspire with different techniques and different shapes.
You use just one rose, I presume, for this design.
Here?
Yeah?
No, it's 6 preserved roses.
Oh, 6 preserved
Yeah,
roses.
because they were small.
And are they preserved by freezing? Because they still have the color.
Yeah, but they put colors.
Oh,
after.
they've
Yeah.
painted them afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the colors that you can find.
Yeah, I know.
They lost the color and then they.
Yo, 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 yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, 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 yo.
So about this song for this design is of course Whitney Houston. I Will Always Love You, because I think that's the song for Valentine's Day, for kind of this, more or less. We are not too far. And but first, before starting this design, I have to make a love declaration, and that's very important. I need to show my love to people.
Oh!
2 amazing people here. So we have John and John.
Oh, absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
Quite curious.
It was very important. That's something that I prepared a month ago
Yeah.
about this.
Quite curious how your underwear looks for the for the next bouquet.
Oh, no, John.
That's another step.
That's the next theme.
Leah is already saying my favorite dramatic. Katie is saying gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I think John and I were both flabbergasted about your T-shirt. It gives a nice contrast, 2 ugly men, and a really nice arrangement.
I had to find the picture, so it was difficult.
No, it's not.
You both in the same picture?
Oh.
I think I did all Flower Circus
Oh, but
Facebook
that's
page.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's some for the rest of the designers as well. They all should look for a picture of John and John.
Yeah. That's the thing, Max. We got together during COVID, so we were always 1.5 meters apart from each other.
I think movies with the 2 of us in it are much more available.
Yeah. More movies than picture.
Yeah, one of the best movies is John and I in the auction room
Yeah.
doing some buying of flowers in the old days, I think.
We will put it in the
Valentine's.
And the one on the beach is Yolanda's favorite. But that's because of me being in a sort of Adonis on the beach. And Greenpeace, there once was a time that Greenpeace just put me back into the sea, but
Now they don't even try anymore.
now they don't even try it anymore. This one is wasted.
But John, you have quite some stories to tell about being on the beach. You got quite
Yes.
famous on the beach. They asked for an autograph, the Coast
You,
Guard.
you mean the one time I was collected by the Coast Guard?
Yep.
The south of England.
Flower circus, always a surprise.
Yeah, flower circus, but it was not circus. It was a sort of me and my son being a little bit of stupid, because I've had to have listened to my wife, because she said the flood was coming,
Okay.
and I said, "Don't be a pussy." But maybe you can show the picture, John, where the Coast Guard is asking for my autograph, because they knew I was from Flower Circus.
That's a nice end of story.
Yeah.
I've got no idea where you got the picture. We will put it up on our in our stories on Flower Circus this week, and also the one where we are in the auction room. If you want to know more about the Cymbidiums, go to cymbidium.info. It's in the comments now as well. Wonderful stories about the Cymbidiums, where they come from, how they grow, and also some inspiration from Joseph Messi there, making great designs with Cymbidium. And like I said last week, we posted a video where I am walking in a greenhouse with a Cymbidium grower, and part 2 will be out next week as well. And I think even Dr. Van Bloem was there.
Yeah. I'm not sure if everyone is curious like I was, but I was looking how Max was fixing the flowers in this design.
And you're going to show, I think.
Sorry?
You're going to show it as well, I think.
Oh,
yes.
I'm not sure if he can show it, because it's done really well. I first thought it was sort of tube thing, but it's a floral foam base. Can you?
Yep. It's a ring of
It's a
foam.
ring. Yeah. But it's covered real well. So,
Yeah, you can't see it. Wow.
no. Well, I'm just over there. But he's fixing that now, I presume. Not on the right side, because on the left side, Max is a little bit deaf today.
What?
Sorry?
What did you say?
Yeah. You should fool your mother, John, instead of me.
Anna saying that's hilarious. Love is in the air. Yeah, I thought I smelled something, but it's probably love. It is.
Love is in the air. Maybe we should invite Leo Las Vegas again.
Yeah, Leo Las Vegas.
Oh,
Elsa saying beautiful. It is really a fantastic design. And now even with the tulips in it.
yeah, just to give the tulips, I use them just to put a little bit higher and to give like a movement, because it's a really static design.
Yeah.
So this will help to also make it lighter.
Why were you touching the arrangement, John?
I was just checking if I could demolish it, but
no.
no, it's quite firm. Actually, I was just feeling if the rose leaves, the preserved, but it's quite firm and attached well to the branches.
How did you attach it, Max?
I made my base with the wood first, because I have a metal stand. So I tie to the stand, and then I put the wet Oasis on the wood frame, and I just tie with some wire. And it doesn't move.
Great.
Sometimes easy things surprise us.
Yeah.
One of the best things of Max is that he works real tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's always a pleasure to work with. if a designer is tidy in his work or her work.
You can see it in the arrangements as well. And it's with,
How
with,
can you
care,
see the arrangements?
with care and love for the flowers as well. So it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just for the camera, because if you go to my working space, you will be surprised.
then there's confetti.
And surprise and confetti.
Again, in this design, we have another variety of luchtlysiantes. It's the Arosa red is in this design. Again, also the red chrysanthemum, the Barsa red. There's the cymbidium in it, the ranuncles, and of course the tulips that Max just put in there.
And we have to be really prepared for Flower Circus show, because when you have John next to you, you never know what will happen.
No. Each time I ask if he's nervous, he always says no. And my answer on that is always, you should be.
Yeah.
And even if I'm nervous, I'm not going to say.
Talking about tulips, John.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, there was the Tulips Day. You have been there making pictures.
It was the start of the tulip season.
Maybe you can be in the screen as well, so it's nice not only to see your belly and also see the rest of your body.
I will stand behind the design so you can't see my belly twice. And what's your question, John?
Tell us more about the Tulip Day, what happened in Amsterdam.
The Tulip Day in Amsterdam. If you go to, just for once, I will make some advertising thing. If you go to tulipinfo.nl, if I'm correct, if you the Tulip Time, hashtag Tulip Time, it's the opening of the tulip season for Dutch growers, and there is a garden made especially for that day. We used to do it on the Dam Square. This was the 10th edition, and now it was on the Museum Square nearby the Rijksmuseum and the Van Gogh Museum. They put 200,000 tulips on the square, and it's for the audience to pick them. They can all pick 10 up to 20 tulips in a special bag and take them home. And there was a queue of, I'm not exaggerating, it was about 2.5 hours to get into the garden. And it's
Wow.
It's absolutely, it was a marvelous day. You can see some of the pictures on my Facebook, but also on the Tulip Time Facebook. Are you finished there?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep talking. It's
Keep
fine.
talking.
It's,
Just stealing the show.
Can you once more, Max? John, stop. Can you, John? Come back, John.
Right.
Can you one more time explain how that armature was made or was created? Katie is asking.
So I had a metal stand for the base, and I just tied the magnolia branches. So with some wire, so I make it like a cone shape. When I was done, I put some Oasis ring full of water, and I put on it, so it was stuck with the branches, and I tied with some wire to make sure that it's strong and one block.
Great. Thank you for
And
the
that's it.
explanation. Super mooi. Monique says. And then
Sorry?
Monique says, super mooi.
Thank you.
The contrast couldn't be bigger. It could be,
But it's not.
but it's not.
And now we
You know,
go
it's
for...
nothing special, just a little thing.
I think we have a barbecue with chicken today, John.
I prepare a surprise.
So, okay, let me see. A love song with chicken. John, do you know a love song about chickens?
A love song about chickens. No, the only thing I can think of is the Swedish cook from the Muppet Show.
Manam.
He was also always doing something with chicken, I think. So, what's the love song, Max?
Heather. Angel.
Angel?
Robbie Williams.
That's the
Angels.
title.
Oh, that's the title.
Yeah, Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams. Oh, but I'm not into Robbie Williams as well.
Paris will be so fun with you.
Yeah.
So tell me.
Love.
So you got the angel wings over there.
Yeah, I kill an angel to make the frame, and then
No, you
I
have to
put some
kill your
flowers.
darlings. That's what they say, not kill your angels.
Yeah, but to make the frame, I need to find an angel to take
Okay.
the feather. It comes from an angel.
John,
And
can you
yeah,
show us a bit about the frame,
The frame,
how it's made?
it's made with feathers, John.
Okay.
Can you turn it a little bit, Max? Yes, the other. It's the same wire technique which is used more often. They put it together with a sort of
the twist technique.
twist technique,
Twist
and
and
I
shoot.
think the feathers are glued onto, and the rest is with a real small silver wire attached to the ring as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, great. Enough, John, or
Yep. For me, it is. Maybe the viewers have a question about the frame, but for me, it's clear now. In the frame, there are already some flowers. There's the eryngium, there's the chrysanthemum Gagarin, which is in there, and beautiful. One of the latest additions to the assortment of Luchtlysianthus is in there as well. It's
the
the
prime white?
Alyssa Pure White.
Oh, sorry, pure white.
And just look at the amount of flowers on one stem. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a bush.
And
It's
I
a
think
bouquet on its own.
it's a bouquet by itself. And I think that's the solution for people asking, how can I make a really nice bouquet on a budget with just a few stems? We're just witnessing the answer. Use the Luchtlysianthus because it's a bouquet on itself. So you only need a few stems to make a big impression with the Lysianthus. And Kirsten is saying those orchids are heavenly. They're put on a stick as well. So then, with just a few flowers, you can already make it look like a very exclusive arrangement.
Yes. That's why I don't. Of course, I put flowers in my frame, but I don't because it's a big bouquet. But you can always make smaller in shops, of course, and you can use less flowers for a cheaper price.
Yeah.
It's important to say that when we do demonstration, we always make big things because we have to attract people. Even online, it's more difficult. So we have to really impress people. But what we do in big size, we can always make smaller size in shops.
100%. Can't agree more. So again, Max already said it. At the end of March, we're going to be in Paris. On the 3rd of March, we're going to have a new online show again. So be there 3 p.m. Central European time. We have some more shows coming up as well. So check out flowercircus.nl for the agenda. When we have the exact dates, we will go to Prague as well. It's going to be a great show. So we're going to hopefully see you real life as well, and otherwise we're going to see you here. Carice Harrison is saying, I'm impressed. It is really a beautiful, beautiful bouquet. And I also want to thank the companies who supplied us with those wonderful flowers today. Cymbidium Info, the cooperation of the Dutch Cymbidium growers. Deliflor with their chrysanthemums. The Deliflor is the biggest breeder of chrysanthemums worldwide. Luchtlysianthus, of course, a big thank you for those wonderful Lysianthus and using the Experience Center. And Antura with the Anthuriums and the new Extase Classic. It's really nice to see it now with our own eyes. I think it's a great addition to the assortment. And while Max is trying to fly with the feathers above his head, it's a wonderful.
Fly to the moon.
And while John when the fat lady starts to sing. So I think
Oh,
come to an end of this show. I hope to see you next month again for the next online show. But we always do something at the end of the show, something that Max really likes. And the honor is for John to do that.
sorry?
It's your honor, John. We're at the end of the show. So I think,
Oh, yes. Sorry.
yeah, he almost forgot. Well, Samuel love this. And there you go. More confetti. Kirsten saying thank you for the great show. Thank you everybody for watching. Max made 8 great designs and surprised us with a beautiful t-shirt. If you want to see more, follow us on social media, follow us on YouTube. Hope to see you again.